to tell you something. Don't go away! The doctor is in the house! The man with the prescription for any fight. Zeben Diaz is his opponent.
Up in the VIP, white tee, platinum link on me. I got a little bit of cheese, all drinks on me. But mommy gotta do something, no drinks for free. What you think of me? What you think you see? When I spin big faces, thick bracelets, my watch and ring. When I park my car, it don't stop a thing. Cause the rim's still turning and we burning cigarillos. Switching sweets, the streets just order armadillo. Buy the model, find the model, and sex her if you can. My new Movado, Colorado, Rocky is the land. Puffin' broccoli in my avocado timberlands. They always say I'm cocky, that's probably cause I'm the man. My posse taking pictures for paparazzi and fan. The women say I'm poppy, sipping sake from Japan. My whole body cold is hockey stock. If we all crossed out, cut for that gold. See my ear and my wrist and my chest stay cold. If we all crossed out, big traffic on the rent and keep spinning, nothing less than dubs. If we all crossed out, full lead for people stir. Let me see you break it down right there. Let me see you break it down right there. This is for my honeys and the hoods and my thugs and my gangsters with the goods. We all crossed out.
Diaz!
Well, the man who has a massive task in front of him, in front of his adoring crowd here in Spain, Zeben Diaz.
Fighting out of the red corner, representing Italy, please welcome the doctor, Giorgio Petrosyan!
Well, the man who is the doctor, and justifiably so, no one has had a cure for this man. Says he has one loss, he has never lost in his Showtime rules. The guy is very, very dangerous. If you're a fan of kickboxing, you'll know Giorgio Petrosyan. If you're not a fan of kickboxing, you will be if you watch him. Sublime skills, trains with Alfio Romana at the Gorizia gym in Italy, originally from Armenia. A very, very dangerous guy. But I tell you something, so humble, so nice, got time for everyone. We'll get on the wrong side of him and he will clean you out. This guy is dangerous. Watch his skills. Unbelievable, second to none.
Well, when this man enters the ring, it stops being a ring. It's more like a surgery theatre.
Oh, exactly.
He takes people apart with precision tools.
He doesn't miss this kid. He's so dangerous. He lives the sport. He doesn't do anything other than train and fight. And there's some of the names. There's nothing. He's beaten Andy Sauer twice. He's beaten He's beaten Kanata Watanabe.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight will be 3 rounds of 3 minutes according to Showtime rules. And the ref of this match is
everyone,
Mr.
to be honest.
And this fight is sponsored by our It's Showtime application for your smartphone.
Well, he can take you apart and sew you together.
He's beat everyone. Kraus, Zambidis. He's knocked out some big names. I first seen him about 8 years ago, and I was mesmerised by his skills, and nothing has changed since.
Well, Zeben, professional, believes in himself, trains very hard.
The only thing about Giorgio Petrosyan is once his left hand, it's very, very powerful, but he has broken it a few times, had a lot of surgery on it, this young man. But he lives the sport, doesn't he?
You know, he doesn't waver after a bout. He's just back in the gym.
Yeah.
He breathes.
He's made for it. He really is made for it.
And his accuracy.
Yeah,
his eyes. His eyes are the most impressive thing to me. He sees everything.
Yeah, he does. He has a sixth sense and awareness. Sakurai. Round one of this 3-minute Showtime rules action. The man in the black shorts, Giorgio, the southpaw, Dr. Petrosyan, and in the pink shorts, Zeben Diaz, round one.
He reminds me of a cat. You throw it in the air, it lands on its feet. You drop your guard, he hits it.
Zeben Diaz can take this. He can take this for what it is.
I'm sure he's upped his game, taking every session in the gym very, very seriously. Petrosyan, the same face you see every time. Concentration.
Just misses with the left hand there, slips the right hand very cleverly. He does counter people very well. Doesn't get hit a lot.
That's his knack. He's such a fantastic opportunist. Something that's not like fun. He capitalises on it.
In comes Diaz though, trying to rig the script up. Never mind about reputations, this guy wants it. If he can upset the apple cart here, he'll be doing something real special.
The only way, I think, you've got to pressure him. You stand away, you get picked apart. You've got to get in there and mix it up.
He's beaten some big names, Giorgio, Cosmo Alexander as well. Just misses with the left hand. Hard left kick.
I'm just hoping a clash of heads doesn't become a factor in this fight. It looks a little steamed in a little too much with his head there. Zeben. There the head again, down low while he swings.
Petrosyan's timing's a little bit off, you know. It's a little bit off, I tell you. Only a tiny bit, but there's the action.
Is it coming back?
Yeah.
I'm sure as the bout goes on, he'll reset his clock.
Yeah, but you've got to understand, he has got a very, very bad left hand, so not forcing it in. I say that when he does. Good front kick there by Zeben Diaz.
I'm sure that's upped his own confidence a little bit. Gained a bit of success there. Oh,
good left hand to the chin of Diaz, and he took that well, Steve.
He did.
Gives him a blink of the eye, I think.
It's not his
he
job
to
to...
something then, Steve, I didn't see.
Yes, I think he's saying that Giorgio's slightly cut above the left eye, but it's not his job to...
No, it's only a slight.
I think he was hoping the ref would take notice and stop it.
It's not in the eye, though. A good shot there, nevertheless.
Going to the doctor. See if we get a good shot here with the camera.
It's okay, it's not really bad in the eye.
Can the camera just focus on that?
No problem, it's okay. They're going to put some Vaseline on. But I tell you something, this is really, really tricky for Petrosyan. I don't think he's used to being caught. I think he's never been caught before. But Diaz is ripping up the script here.
He's certainly not here as an also run, is he? He's not making up the numbers.
This where Petrosyan might get sloppy if he tries to take him out. He is a counter puncher. Needs to keep his cool and kick him up.
Maybe take him apart now with his legs. Ooh, both men slipping.
He's just missing with that left leg. I'll tell you something, that's a very close round. That's interesting.
I think with Petrosyan's accuracy and Zeben Diaz's pressure.
Let me tell you something. When a hand is injured like Giorgio's, I'm not making any excuses, but when his hand is very, very injured like that, he's not throwing it with venom, and it can take your whole game off. But I tell you what, Zeben Diaz really wants this, doesn't he? There's the front kick.
His face, yes. Taking one directly on the chin there. And I think that round will have given Zeben Diaz a lot of confidence. He certainly didn't take a pasting anyway.
No, he didn't, no. I did say Giorgio's timing looks a little bit off. But you know, with your hands injured...
Is it a psychological factor?
Yeah, it may be. He is human after all.
Of course.
Zeben Diaz really taking this. I'm really having a good go, isn't he?
Yeah, like I said, he's not here to make up the numbers. He looks a bit worried when he got in the ring, but now he's looking as if his confidence is good. He's gaining in confidence.
Listen, he's caught Petrosyan. That's not an easy task.
And what do you think his corner have advised him to do now? Pressure?
They told him to kick Giorgio's lead leg inside. Right hook in his left hand. Circling so cleverly, Petrosyan.
Taking the pressure away from that cut. Oh,
there's
beautiful
left
up. Left hand straight through the middle, which is a classic punch for a southpaw.
Hard kick to the arm.
Yes, trying to take the arm out so it can no longer, or make that cut any worse than it is.
His timing's off, Steve. It really is. Zeben Diaz really has an opportunity here.
Well, he's had to up his game so much, hasn't he?
To make a big name for himself.
When you go against someone with Petrosyan's caliber, you can't mess about. You can't mess about in your training.
This isn't the same Petrosyan you're used to seeing. Interesting, isn't it? Again, Petrosyan gets caught with a front kick. Good shot there, bounces off the chin of Diaz. Showing a good chin, isn't he, Diaz?
Or is it the fact that, you know, Petrosyan's just not throwing it with the venom that he can?
Can't take nothing away from Diaz, though, can you, either?
No, he's in there to win this. You know, and I think with every minute that goes by, he's gaining confidence, which can only be a good thing for him, as long as he doesn't get too cocky. Difference between cocky and confidence. Usually lying on the floor.
Again, that left hand misses. He throws it again. He's slipping it so well, Diaz.
I think Diaz has been in the gym.
Good kick there from Petrosyan, taking him off balance.
I think possibly Petrosyan could do with feinting the left hand, but throwing the left kick.
He needs to throw his right hook, Giorgio, but Diaz is really working well.
He's slipping to his right, Diaz, though, away from the left hook, and I think he'd run straight into a left kick.
Well, I know that Giorgio, Petrosyan, a big fan of Ollie Potter in England and Darren Chan. Big fans of him, but there's some shots going in. Zeben Diaz really making it difficult for us, isn't he?
Certainly is. You know, and as I said earlier, you know, he's got a lot of experience.
Yep.
Oh, right on the bell.
But I tell you, you've got to give it to Diaz, haven't you, Zeben Diaz? I'd like to see him in Fast and Furious. A great addition. Here's some of the action.
In the first round, I thought he was going to come out, pressure, but no, he seems to be throwing his punches and his kicks well.
Putting so much behind the left hand as well, Giorgio. When he throws it, he's bringing his legs in straight.
The left hand, and see how I say, he's slipping to his right, the left hand's going over his left shoulder.
I have never seen him worried, but this time, to be honest, he does look a little bit worried.
And how do you think the judges are seeing this?
Very difficult, to be fair.
It's a bit of a difficult one to call, isn't it?
Could be anyone's this in this third round. Round three of this three-minute round action. Giorgio, the daughter Petrosyan. This is Zeben Diaz.
But you can see with Petrosyan just how his technical ability is fantastic. You know, you can see his eyes are just catching it, but like you say, Ben, I agree with you. His timing seems like
His timing's just off.
I think he sees it. He's just not reacting quite to the potential that he has. Diaz's right hand just dropping slightly.
Really kicking hard though. Giorgio to the arm of Diaz, trying to stop that right hand.
Yeah.
Doing a good job so far.
And again. You can see he's looking for that left hand.
Good shot, I tell you something. What a great shot there by Petrosyan. That was a really hard shot. I was going to say that Diaz has got a good chin. In goes Giorgio in combinations there. Could have been a count, but Joe Puppy-Down knows what he's doing.
Again, attacking that right arm, bringing it down. I think it's working. He's bringing that right arm. Just keep your eye on his right arm. It's coming down.
You can see the frustration in Giorgio's face when he misses with the left hand.
And again, he knows it's bringing down that right hand that's defending his chin.
Same with Manny Pacquiao, when Manny Pacquiao was just known for throwing the left hand. Freddie Roach did bring the right hook in. Alfio's going to have to do that with Giorgio. He's walking into it, isn't he, Diaz, if he throws the right hook? He's feeling the power now, to be fair.
Yeah, he doesn't want that left kick slamming into that right arm of his anymore. I don't blame him.
Not at all. He's done a great job, hasn't he, so far?
Oh, God. Well, I'd have thrown the towel in bloody ages ago. I certainly wouldn't like to be taking those kicks that he keeps receiving to that right arm. And it's, I think that could be a deciding factor.
Yeah, he's taking this round now, Giorgio. Seems to have gained his composure, his timing a little bit more. Hard kick to the arm. Now he's starting to get the range.
I think if he just keeps on with that kick, he'll win the fight. You know, because Diaz just isn't impressed with that.
Kick to the back of the leg. He's seen that Petrosyan now. He'll land that again. That's a horrible kick that he does. I've seen him stop a lot of people with that.
And if Diaz's arm's hurting every time that left leg moves, he's going to think it's going for the arm, lay back a little bit, and he's going to be exposed to his legs.
Runaway round though, this for Giorgio, to be honest. But Zeben Diaz, what a tough guy.
Oh,
a great performance.
Since the knockdown, he's pulled it back, hasn't he?
Yeah. And this could, I don't know, we'll go to an extra round. You know, you got to understand though, Giorgio Petrosyan is human. He's not superhuman. He's a super talent, but you've got to give it Diaz, you know.
Everyone has an off day, but you know, every dog has his day.
Yeah.
And various other. Well, no, I'm very impressed with Zeben Diaz, the Spaniard, representing his country here today, doing a fantastic job of it.
Yeah, here's some of the action. You can just see when Giorgio throws his left hand, he comes square because he's trying to put so much in. That was a great shot there.
Diaz doing well to get up.
Tell you something, even if his hand is bad, he was still throwing his venom, wasn't he? A great performance by Zeben Diaz. Congratulations to him. Man from Spain.
Ladies and gentlemen,
there's always tomorrow.
We have
I'm not writing him off yet because I've not been.
By a 3 against 2, the winner from the red corner.
Oh, there you go.
Giorgio, the doctor.
You've got to give him, obviously.
Petrosyan.
He won't be happy with that performance. I know how hard he is to himself. But Zeben Diaz, he's a winner in my eyes. Not because he won the fight, but he took some heavy shots and he gave the doctors some real trouble, didn't he?
He coped well. He should be very pleased with his performance. No shame in losing the round.
Not at all.
On his feet, fought to the end.
I know that he's
he went down, but he got back up.
Yeah, I know he's a favourite of Bruno Lorette from Canada, also a southpaw. Giorgio's a hero to many, many people, especially the southpaws.